One of the shows on sale right now at CMAC is a little bit of a different vibe.
Yeah.
Judas Priest with special guest Whitesnake. Judas Priest coming in July.
I cannot believe it. Our executive producer, Mike DiGiorgio, who's a huge fan, talked with Rob Halford, the lead singer of Judas Priest, about the band's summer tour and his career. It's incredible stuff. Take a listen.
The lead singer of the pioneering heavy metal band Judas Priest believes his loud, aggressive music can be soothing, even as we go through a recession. Rob Halford says he's felt the effects of the recession even in the United Kingdom, where we spoke to him by phone.
The peculiar thing about that is that, I look at the Polestar readings and the movie box office readings, and people just want to escape the things that are going on around right now. But that's the way, you look at the history, look at America through the Great Depression, for example, and people were flocking to the movies and flocking to Broadway shows and theatre and anything to kind of escape the troubles just for a couple of hours.
For Judas Priest fans, that escape will include a trip back nearly 30 years. On their summer tour, including the stop at CMAC in July, the band will be doing their landmark 1980 album British Steel in its entirety. Halford remembers that album fondly. It first broke them in America and put them close to history. They recorded it in John Lennon's house.
Full of memories, that whole session. If ever you see that fantastic John Lennon video called Imagine, where he's playing the white piano, that's the room where Glenn was cranking away the chords to Living After Midnight. And he woke me up at about 4 a.m. in the morning because my bedroom is above that room. And I came downstairs and went, "Glenn, what are you doing, bro?" He goes, "I'm living after midnight, brother."
The songs Living After Midnight and Breaking the Law are on British Steel. They were big hits that made heavy metal big. When Metallica were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year, they asked from the podium why Judas Priest weren't in yet.
We have a small list that we'd like to also just put some nods out and maybe plant a little seed. Judas Priest, Motorhead, who we would love to invite through the door now, all right?
And there was a time, some time back now, where the word heavy metal band was tried to be pushed out of the spotlight, so to speak. We stood our ground, we said, no, that's what we do. We're a heavy metal band, we always will be, and we kind of flew the flag for metal for a little while in those difficult times.
Fans who only know Judas Priest casually know two things about the band. They know Halford left in the 90s, and during that time, he came out of the closet.
I think that no matter what you are, you should be able to live your life freely and be proud of what you do and what you're about. It's really silly how things get labelled, and there's too much hate and bigotry in the world,
In the band's 80s heyday, Halford doesn't think he could have come out, but today he says the fans could care less.
That speaks volumes for the metalheads, because there's this really stupid outside view that metal fans don't have the compassion and the tolerance and the capacity to understand those types of issues. So that kind of perception was completely shut down by the wonderful acceptance that the fans gave back to me.
Now that he's back in Judas Priest, he's as happy to be back as the fans are to have him there.
The expression "you can't see the wood for the trees" became focused in my life, and certainly you don't know what you've got till it's gone, all that business. I love Priest more than anything in the world. We'll look forward to coming back up and seeing you guys and having a great night of metal together.
Is our executive producer Mike DiGiorgio handling that piece. Nice job there.
He did a great job. That was so fascinating. Did you know he turns 58 this summer?
58 this summer, says he has no plans to retire. The band will record again, and now he has lent his name to a clothing line. That's the last thing you'd expect.
P. Diddy did it. Why can't Rob?
Judas Priest are at CMAC on July 8th. Our entire interview with Rob Halford will be up shortly at 13wham.com.
Fascinating interview, and nice job, Mike. We've got a few more assignments that we'd like to. Maybe you could help us out with.
Keep him active, yeah. All right, much more to come on 13 Wham News this morning here on CW16 and Digital 13.2. We're checking headlines across the country when we return.